guess the like on YouTube was yourself.
It was indeed. Yeah. I'm assuming you done it back.
Yep. I went and got my iPad. So I could press my buttons for the game. Do you want me to start convoy or?
Can do if you want. I've got the game open, but I've not done anything with it yet. Just getting my pedals set up ready. Can't believe I've got to put some socks on to do this, but in this kind of weather, but it is what it is.
Oh yeah.
What it is. Somebody has just tried adding me on Discord.
Okay.
So from a different Discord that I'm in, and it's just one of them where they're just like, "Do you want to buy? Do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy that?" And you're just like, "No, go away."
Fuck off! Go away! Leave me alone!
Yo, Jolio's in the chat already. Welcome, Jolio.
Of course.
I always call you Jolio. I know that's not your name, but I think it just sounds.
It is now.
It is what it is. And I got me some cola ones.
Some what?
Cola wands. As in like a wand, you know, like Harry Potter wand. But it's like, it's not actually a wand, but you know, like you get strawberry pencils.
Yeah.
These are like cola, like Coca-Cola fizzy kind of ones.
Right. Let's go for a drive, chat.
Jolio! You're liking it, aren't you now?
Apparently I have 1% damage, let's fix that.
Have you got a convoy open?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'll join on soon. It's your government name.
Whoa, crazy mofo. School is now furnished and it's the weekend. Let's go! Oh, finished. Furnished. It's furnished.
Let's go. I bet you've literally only just not long finished as well, have you, where you are? Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road.
Hang on. Well, how many hours behind are they?
Can't remember now. What time is it now? 8 o'clock. I bet it'll be about 3, 4 o'clock over there, maybe.
Oh, so they're only about like 5 hours behind. Must be on more of the side that look at the coast that's outside, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like the other side, I know it's Canada, isn't it?
Canada.
Where he's from.
Yeah. No, it finished. As in, it's on Friday. Yeah. No, I get that. What time is it over there at the moment, Jolio? My steering wheel's out of sync.
I suppose just look for a job, I guess.
Yeah, let me just try and get my steering wheel in sync. I usually just kind of whiz it around a little bit and it usually fixes itself. But that's not worked. I wonder if one of the wires have come out. Let's have a look. Doesn't feel like it. It's 3 PM. Yeah, I thought so.
We were right.
Yeah, about 5 hours behind, aren't you? So. It's like we're talking to history right now. 5 hours behind us.
Shall we take a locomotive to Poland, or shall we go to St. Petersburg in Russia? And it's an oil tanker. Or actually no, we can take wood.
I'll let you choose. I've just got to try and fix my steering wheel first.
To be fair, both of them places I've not been to. Yeah, let's go up here.
To me, you're talking in the future. That's it. And I thought time travel wasn't possible. If I was to send you a text, it's like I'm talking to the past or you're talking to the future. Right, my steering wheel's not sorted. I'm gonna have to just go out of the game and come back in.
Okie dokie.
Well, it kind of reset a little bit.
I'll be at the yard.
I think I'm. Is it where you were just then, or have you where the? It's not going to be there 'cause that's where the heel is, isn't it?
Yeah. It's round corner. It's a mile away.
Yeah, no worries. Italy like 1 hour ahead of the UK. I'm not sure. My auntie lives in Italy and I can't even think.
Yeah, Italy is an hour in front of us. Yeah.
And then Asia is like 8 hours ahead of you. Yeah.
Yeah. When I went to Greece, they were 2 hours in front of us.
Pretty much a day in the future.
Australia is like half a day in front of everyone, or in front of us.
Yeah, that's it.
I've always wondered if you could, on New Year's Eve, say start in Australia because that part of the world sees New Year in first, and whether you could like hop on short flights across the world to catch each one, or multiple destinations that we're seeing the New Year in.
I suppose it's possible. How is it suddenly out of sync again already? Is there a sync match up in this options? Yeah, I would imagine you probably could. I'm not sure how fast you would have to go, but
yeah, I guess you'd kind of have to see the New Year in at like the airport.
Yeah, and then jump on the plane and carry on to the next place.
Yeah.
Is there not a way of?
I am not sure. I had this issue.
I'm just gonna have to try.
He's gonna have to just try it. I still need 12 more followers on the kicks.
On the kickaroonies.
not sure how many. I think I'm on like 28 subscribers on YouTube.
29, I think.
29.
Whoa! I skidded from that corner. I need to get fuel at some point. On the
Yeah,
way,
so do I. Same things to me.
Oh, I didn't even heal up, did I? Oh no, I did. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I was looking at these module device things that you can plug in the back of the stereo on my Audi to turn it into Apple CarPlay.
Oh right.
They're like £200.
Jesus.
Yeah.
In
But then
Greenwich,
it's like a
UK,
few hundred.
They are close to like a perfect middle of the earth. This is really hot there or really cold. In Greenwich,
It's not hot at all.
no.
Only now because it's hot here at the moment.
Yeah, it's usually a little bit warmer than it is where I am, but only because it's a couple hundred miles away and a little bit closer to the in equator direction. But it's not. It's usually like maybe 1 or 2 degrees warmer. Like it's not usually. I wouldn't say.
Not in Greenwich. You wouldn't want to go there either. Not that exciting.
If I just wonder if I do a full lock maybe or something. Let me just dump my trailer when we get on the big road. Or dump my trailer, you know, we come across a big junction. Oh, I might be able to do it here actually. Hold on. Let me just hold those there.
Yep.
I think last time I'd done a full lock, it kind of froze it into a
your
sink.
trailer's disappeared on my screen.
Yep, there we go. That's fixed it. It just kind of kickstarts it because it realizes, oh, that's how far it is, and that's full lock. Right, okay, maybe the sensor's off a little bit then. Like,
Yeah. Oh, there it's back again.
right, let's go. Go gadget trucks.
Yep.
I learned this in geography. They are on the Greenwich, Meridian, and the equator. Are we talking about Greenwich as in London, Greenwich? Is that what you're talking to?
Yeah, Greenwich Mean Time is Greenwich, London.
Usually countries or cities under the meridian or equator really won't. Well, yeah, anything close to the equator is usually a lot hotter. London's not really close to the equator though.
No. I think it's just that line that runs around what's been called the centre of the Earth, where time is time and everyone else is plus or minus.
Yeah, well the equator is obviously it's the main point where the heat from the sun kind of hits Earth, how Earth spins on its axis. It's like the equator is basically that the hot, like a line drawn around the centre of the Earth, where the hottest point of the receives the heat.
And I also know Cornwall's the closest part of the country to the sun as well. So it's normally always, when we get, if it's warm, that'll be the warmest place in England.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah.
It is very nice down there when it's warm.
Because like if you look at the UK on a map, where you've got Scotland towards the north, and then obviously like London and that in the south, it's actually, even though obviously that's based on where the north and the south poles are, like the way that you look at it, I think the Earth is actually tilted in the way that it is in space, in line with the sun and stuff like that. It's actually tilted slightly, and it spins like so. You know, when you get the massive globes where some people might have it as like the top half is a lid where they can put like spirits and stuff inside, it tends to be tilted slightly. like the globe. So even though the North Pole is still the most northern point of the Earth, it's actually tilted slightly. So like Earth isn't, the UK isn't straight up on how we look at it as a map. It's actually supposed to be tilted to the left a little bit.
To the left, to the left.
Usually countries or... Oh no, I read that. Yeah, that's strange. Yeah. It's if we were talking about Greenwich as in London, Greenwich anyway, yeah, it's not really... It's only a couple 100 mile away from me, well, about 200 miles, between 200 to 300 mile away from me, I think.
It's not... It's like... I think we're like 30 miles from North London, and it's not that much further in until you hit Greenwich. For us, from where I am.
There's a petrol station.
Probably take me.
How long did it take?
Nice.
How many miles was it when you drove to Manchester the other week?
Oh God. Well, so my car on a full tank's like 360, 380.
Right.
And I think I know I needed some fuel when we left at the weekend, so I probably used like maybe 3/4. So what's that? Probably about 300 miles.
Yeah, probably say that. Yeah.
Obviously, I was probably not eco driving, so I probably used more fuel than probably could have done if I was more sensible with it. But it is what it is. Oh no, my vehicle's rolling forward.
I'm trying to play Ark while listening to the stream. Oh, I've not been. I need to get back on Ark. I've not been on it for the past week or so, really. While I've been playing Starfield and stuff.
I feel like I need to do like a left out of here to come back in the petrol station to.
Yeah, great. Like yellow it out. Same here.
Yeah.
You know what they should put in it on this game? They should put a way of being able to modify your truck, so you can do stuff like increase the fuel tank or change. You know what I mean?
Probably is. Yeah, there probably is a mod in the workshop, and it makes your like fuel tank bigger.
Yeah.
Like how many liters it can hold.
The only thing is with games like this now, like the mods probably aren't kept updated, with all the new updates that come out on Steam. Like a lot of stuff was probably created like back in like 2012 or whatever for it, so they'll probably kept updated for the first couple of years, and then after that, like
I think the more popular ones, like the ones that we've got on at the moment, I think they keep getting kept up to date.
Yeah,
but
they'll be in like the hundreds of thousands of downloads or whatever.
And the ones that have like in their description about donating to them, they probably, if they do get donations, they probably keep the work.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm gonna play.
I see a notification.
To stuff, then you'll understand. Yeah, definitely, it's fine, mate. Don't worry about it. Your base can decay if you don't go on. Oh. Okay, so next time we go on, we might not have a base. It's fine.
Oh, well, that means new map.
Yeah, I was about to say I wanted a wipe soon anyway, so yeah, that's just a good shout for that.
Yeah, for that £200, right? You get like this module device that connects into your main media center in the car.
About like orbs or maybe.
Yeah, no, you get all like the proper wiring, so you'd have to take out like the stereo to connect it up to the connectors in the back. So it's all like properly done. Like no like wire splicing or anything like that.
That's good.
But you get like connectors where you could then plug in like a reversing camera if you wanted. It's got like USB, so you can plug your CarPlay USB. There's like a Wi-Fi antenna for connecting up to it wirelessly on CarPlay. And it's not just Apple You can use your an Android in it as well.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Android's usually like more thingy to adapt to stuff anyway, isn't it? It is Apple that's usually a bit more of a pain.
Yeah, but because obviously you get Apple CarPlay, don't you? And it just comes up like it would if you had Apple CarPlay like factory fitted to your car.
Yeah.
It's just all you have to do is on the Audi stereos, make sure your media's set to aux, so it thinks it's like you've plugged an aux connector in.
Yeah.
And then you hold one of the buttons down. I think there's a couple of buttons you can hold, and it puts you into the CarPlay screen. So in other words, uses like that module. But in the background of it, when I looked on YouTube, I think you could do other things to this module because there's a connector on it for HDMI, and you can do like screen mirroring as well. And people said they've watched like YouTube and stuff on there.
Yeah, you'll probably use your mobile data or something, maybe connect up to that way and like stream stuff to it.
It's just like because it's just like mirroring your phone screen onto the car's screen, basically.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, but at least if I was to go through, I won't get it yet, but I've like got it stored on. You can get it off eBay or Amazon. I've seen it, so I've just like stored it in my like wish list.
Your wish list, yeah, that's cool.
And it looks quite easy to install because my main stereo's in my glove box that you need to connect to. It's quite easy to access.
Right. Yeah.
So,
cool.
We'll see. I'm sure Hayden would help if I got it.
Yeah. He would love to get his hands dirty with something like that.
Yeah. I know, I think he enjoyed doing my oil change last year. I don't know why I'm sitting behind this lorry because there's like 2 lanes here.
It's cool to have one of those steering wheel controllers. Well, it's just a steering wheel that we've both got. We both just use the steering wheels instead. I played controller on this for a while. I'm cutting in front of this truck. Bollocks with.
Gameplay Blood coming in with the luck. Thank you very much. Sorry.
But your creatures will decay too. It's fine. If they decay, then I'll just wipe them up and start fresh.
If they didn't want to stick around, it's their own fault.
Back them.
Yeah, exactly. Can I go this way? I'm just opening a can while I'm driving.
Can of what? What pass?
That's the one. Oh, I broke too hard.
I wanted a drink tonight, but
right.
I'm gonna have to cut across lanes. I had 1 can, and then I just started feeling groggy, so I was just like, because of the heat, I was like, nah. So I just got a different drink instead. It's like, I'm not going to do streaming and start feeling all groggy and stuff like that. That's not what I want.
We just had our documents checked. We must be leaving one country to go into another.
Yeah, it's like you're leaving and then you've got to show them again to enter.
Do you know what? That's what I like about Pro Mods, because it tells you, it comes up over your nav what country you've left and entering.
Ah, right. Yeah, that's pretty
I take it we go this way.
I think so. Looking at the red.
Yeah.
Red
your total weight is 32 tons. You may proceed. Well, thank you very much.
What?
Did you get hit by the barrier?
Nearly. I slammed on just as it was coming down. How heavy was yours?
32T. Can I go through here?
Mine was 37.
Oh, can't go through there. Well.
Oh, I thought that was the X-ray bit.
Yeah, I assume you have to go down either side. Uh-oh, I went... Oh, hello. What are you doing there? Truck... Lorry just parked right there. Now where do we go?
More barriers, is it? Sorted. On the road again. Oh, I'm taming an Andrew now.
Oh, yeah, we're in Russia. Looks very clean.
Yo, did that game call you overweight by saying you're 200 kilograms? Damn, that's me. He said I was 37 ton. for some reason I'm like 5 ton heavier than you, and I don't get how when we're both carrying the same thing. And I think, are we not driving the same truck as well, are we?
Are you still in the Volvo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Strange.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
Whoa, you got in a car?
Ghostbusters!
What you doing now? I'm just warming up my tyres.
I'm trying to get an outside view, that's what I'm doing. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's a runaway lorry!
Oh, there's a sign!
Oh my god, there's a farm vehicle. I've never seen a farm vehicle actually out on the road before.
No, I've not. Like coming out of that side road.
Yeah. I see on the page for Truck Sim, there's a new DLC out coming out soon called West Balkans, and they were posted a video of gameplay. So it must be quite close to release.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
So that's more map, more making it bigger.
You get it?
And then you get pro mods in and make it even bigger. And they've added a new area on theirs as well.
Have they?
Yeah. So you had like Europe and Middle East. There's another section of the world they've added. I can't remember what it was now.
America or something.
Yeah, Pro Mods for American Truck Sim have done Canada, so you can add Canada onto American Truck Sim with Pro Mods.
Yeah. That's fucking mental. Over 50,000 miles I've done in this truck. I was on the phone to Hayden when I went up for lunch. I just gave him a quick call, and he was just sat in his car outside. Oh my god, why has everybody just stopped there? Whatever. He was just sat outside somewhere, just like waiting for his missus and kid to come out. So we went, oh yeah, I've got like 5-10 minutes or whatever to chat while I wait for him to come out outside town. So we were just yakking away. Next second, I just heard him like oh, barriers are going down. Are they? Yeah, they've gone down. Let's watch the train. Well, that's coming quick.
I thought it was going to stop then.
Yeah,
it seemed like it slowed down really.
Slowed down, yeah. So yeah, he was on the phone. We were on the phone just yakking away, and then next second he just started talking to this other guy, and he was just like, "You alright, mate?" or whatever. I was just like, so I just went quiet because I think I was like coming on loudspeaker coming through his car or whatever. And the guy was like, "Oh yeah, sorry mate, I was just admiring your car." And he was like walking around his car or whatever. Then he just started asking him questions, and he was like, "Yeah, they're cameras, them instead of mirrors." And he was just like chatting away to this, and I was just like, how weird is that? Someone just walking over and just be like, just staring at your car. You're like, "You're right, mate." yeah, I'm just looking at your car, mate. All right. Fuck off then. Like, you know, I'll be like, what, you gonna fucking rob it?
A car show, but not
yeah, just sat outside fucking Asda or whatever, you know what I mean? Just like, he wasn't at Asda, but he was in the car park somewhere. Yeah.
I kind of guess where he probably was. I see Tanya put it on Facebook today.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Or they'll just like leaving there. Yeah. And you died? What did you die to?
Oh my goodness, I was like, what are you doing? Fucking too right. I don't think I'm gonna make it before them cars come through though.
Did I slow that red one down enough for you?
No, I hit the white one as I was coming out.
Oh. But you can't be called racist for that.
No, senor, no. No, senor, no. Manchester.
Manchester.
No swim. No, senor, no.
An Androsaurus, a big piggy. What? What map's that? They've Joel, have you seen any of the custom? I'm assuming the custom dinosaurs that they're going to be introducing into. I'm assuming maybe Ark Ascended. I'm assuming.
Do they not watch a Jurassic Park? Look what happened when they genetically modified the dinosaur.
Well, that kind of bird-like one. Oh, there's something in oncoming vehicle.
Oh no, don't say that. I'm not lifting off.
There was in the last Jurassic Park. You know I forgot what it's called now, but the dinosaur that we've got one or two of, where it's like a bird, but it's got claws.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in the latest Jurassic Park film, isn't it? Have you seen it?
No, I've still not watched it.
You've not?
I've started to watch it, no.
Oh god, yeah. It's in one of the scenes. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Like, I watched Jurassic Park and I was like, oh, that's in Ark. Oh, that's in Ark. Oh, that's in Ark. And I'm like looking at all these different animals, like, oh, that's cool. That's in Ark. Like,
the other day I thought they'd added it to Netflix, but it's the one before.
oh yeah, where the long neck gets, where the volcano blows up and.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good film, but I don't like it because of that scene with the long neck. It makes me feel a bit sick. Oh my god, there's an oncoming lorry.
Where they're all.
Shit!
Oh lordy.
100% damage. I literally just straight away 100% damage.
How can I do a clip? I'll have to see if I can edit out the YouTube video later, because like I had full view of that whole crash, and there's me like putting my foot on the brake and the vehicle just like snaking down the road.
Right, let's see
I
where
don't know.
I am. Oh, I'm actually going to be ahead of you. When you carry on, there's like a massive like cross junction kind of thing.
They've like one lorry went, the one that came towards you moved forward, and the one that was on our side of the road reversed back, so they've both had a crash as well.
Oh god.
Yeah, so I've just like gone round them on the grass. Oh yeah, I see you up ahead. You're like just top of my screen.
Yeah, there's a couple of roundabouts I've got to go around before I can join the motorway, so.
I see you going under.
Wait, no,
Did you
I
hear
haven't
that?
seen a new movie. Oh, dude, yeah, can you?
Yeah. You could have gone the wrong way and joined further up here, you know.
It's alright, I'll be, I'm just about to join it now, like, on the junction you've just gone past. Yeah, Joel, you definitely need to watch it, mate. It's, there's some parts of it where I'm a bit like, meh, but as a whole, yeah, it's good.
Did you watch this week's episode of Ahsoka?
I did. Are you up to date on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I liked this episode.
Yeah, I did.
There was decent action in it, and in the ending.
Yeah. That's it.
I take it she's like stuck in the like abyss, like Matey mentioned earlier. If the coordinates was out of sync. I think she's like stuck in something.
Possibly, or so I don't know the full ins and outs of it, but I saw a TikTok where basically because obviously Anakin's dead. Like Darth Vader and everything's dead at this point. Oh shit! I'm gonna crash again.
I wasn't when I started watching this. I wasn't 100% sure
Of the timeline.
Whereabouts on the timeline it was.
I thought Darth
But then
Vader was still around, to be honest with you, at this point. But
yeah, and then when he mentioned about him, he kind of mentioned him in the past tense, doesn't he? When they're fighting him.
Yeah. So I saw a TikTok where it was saying previously. I think, did they say Anakin? It was Anakin and Ahsoka anyway, or Darth Vader and Ahsoka were like together at one point. I don't know if it's in the Rebels series or whatever thing it was in previously, but apparently one of them got pulled into the kind of limbo world, you know, where the ghosts, like Jedi ghosts and stuff like Yoda and all that kind of stuff are. Like apparently one of them got sucked into there, and the other one helped the other one get out. So whether it was Anakin went in there and Ahsoka to help him out, or vice versa, whatever it was, and they're saying that they believe that's what's happened again. So them seeing Anakin, that's in the little realm where the Force ghosts are, and Anakin's basically pulled the ring kind of thing. So she's obviously probably next episode is probably going to be all about her getting probably some lesson or whatever from Anakin, and then finding a way out of it maybe, or something like that. Like, but obviously this is his TikTok video, so
yeah. Are they maybe getting that from because of where he says about? Didn't he mention something about you took your time or something along those lines?
Yeah. But that's probably just a kind of nod towards the Obi-Wan series, because isn't that what Obi-Wan said to Qui-Gon, or the other way around when Qui-Gon appeared?
Something like that, yeah. That was it, the last episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that was probably more of a nod towards that maybe, but yeah. But yeah, I thought it was good. What did you think of the previous episode though, where I said it was a bit meh?
Yeah, it was kind of like a filler episode, wasn't it? You kind of got to understand them two if you've not really watched.
Yeah.
Is it Rebels that
that's
them
it,
two are in?
Yeah.
Which I haven't really watched. So I got to understand them two being together a little bit more.
And then Ahsoka was like just jumping around on a ship in space and stuff, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why have they done that? I don't even get why they did that. Like, I'm not saying it's shit, it's just
when she gets outside, when she fights them,
and then they're flying past at like fucking 1,000 miles an hour or something, and she's just like doing these fucking weird like cartwheel jumps across the ship with the wings of the ship or something, and takes one of them out with a lightsaber, and I was just like, really? Like, I know she's a Jedi and all, and she's like badass as fuck, but really?
Yeah, maybe that's their way of, they felt they wanted to show how badass she is.
Yeah.
It was a bit
it was a bit daft, but Ahsoka is supposed to be pretty sick, so like, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'll go with it. Yo, animation! I didn't see you in the chat there, mate. How are you doing? You okay? Brum brum brum, indeed.
I mentioned to someone at work that was waiting for all the episodes to come out that Anakin appeared in 4. I did ask them before I said it, do you really want to know? And then they're like, now, I think I need to start watching.
You will do, otherwise I'm just going to ruin it for you.
Yeah. I was like, that means, I was thinking, that means I'll have someone to talk to at work about them now if they start watching it. She's into all cosplay and stuff, so she's into all Star Wars and everything.
That's cool. Those cars look tiny compared to because they are.
Pardon me. Pardon me. Yeah, I haven't been on Starfield since I played it the other night when you was on.
Yeah, I was gonna go on it last night, and I think I was just like lying on my bed, just kind of like, cause obviously it was warm, so I was just like fucking spread out on the bed. And then I think I lay there for about half an hour just watching videos on my phone, and eventually I thought, can't be asked getting up now, this is me for the night. So eventually I just stayed in bed. And I just went to sleep. So I just couldn't be bothered.
Oh. Well, no. No! I didn't mean to actually click that job.
There's another truck. Yeah, that's Craigie. There's Craigie who's parked next to me. Hence the name above his head.
Yeah.
If you've not already, Craig's stream name is in the title of this video. Make sure you go over there and drop him a sub if you've not already.
Oh. Oh, I didn't. Oh, let me see what's on here. Most of the ones I'm going to, you've got to drive quite far to just pick up the job. Let's see what's on the list of this yard.
I should have got a bigger drink.
Let's do this one to Finland from here.
Is it at this yard, is it?
Indeed. Turn. Yeah, boy.
I don't even know where my trailer is. I think it's like tucked behind. Yeah, it's tucked behind that one there.
Here he comes.
Here he comes to save the day. What film's that from?
I probably should know, and I probably do know, but I don't know.
I'll tell you the actor. If I can remember his fucking name, because it's just gone out of my head. The guy who does the mask and all that. What's it called? Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, it's a Jim Carrey film.
Animation Dino. How are we doing? Welcome in. There's a bulldog on the top right. Bulldog on the top right? Oh, that's probably our Discord logo.
Oh.
Oh, we've got to do a U-turn. This is going to be fun. Is it the Grinch?
Nope.
Is it animated film?
No.
The Mask?
Nope.
Ace Ventura?
Nope.
Trying to think what else is in that would be that kind of. I think it's comedy.
Yeah. What if I said The Claw?
Claw?
The Claw. Is that's like a hint towards the film.
The only one that just comes to my head when someone says The Claw is Toy Story.
Oh, the Claw.
The Claw!
No.
You saved our lives, we're eternally grateful.
It's a Liar Liar. Have you ever watched that one?
Yeah, no. I think I have, but I don't remember it that much.
Yeah, it's a good film. So the Claw it's something that he does with his son. Like he basically acts like his hand is just gone out of control, and they call it the Claw. And it's just a tick. It just tickles his son. That's all it is. But he always calls it the Claw. There
you go. Learn something new every day. Thanks for the like. Top Gun.
Top film.
Top film. I thought you said Top Gun.
Top Gun.
No,
Jim Carrey was in Top Gun. The Claw. No, we're in planes, mate. Planes. let's put the pedal to the metal.
Brum brum. I'm in my mum's car.
She said brum brum in your stream as well.
No, I just.
We've got to go. Bye, Craig, and bye, Fat Cat. Cheers for popping in animation. Much appreciated.
Bye. Ciao.
Ciao. Thanks for the likes and the subs. You too, mate. Have a good day.
Choo choo, little sugar. Pow.
Right in the kiss.
What that's from. Lightning McQueen. I don't think you've watched Cars, though, have you?
No.
Oh. It's what's his name? That voice is Lightning McQueen.
Is it not Owen?
Owen Wilson.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah. Have you seen the TikTok of oh, what was it now? Was it pretending to be a Jedi? I can't remember now. Somebody done a TikTok where it was Owen Wilson mixed with something else. I'm sure it was a Jedi. I'll have to try and find it anyway and send it to you. It's like he does the Owen Wilson voice, but obviously talking like Jedi stuff. And he's like, "Oh man, you know, like lightsabers, and you know, like." But he's like, he proper gets his accent and everything really good. Obviously, I can't do it. But it was ages ago now. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find it, but I'll try and find it.
Roger that.
Roger, Roger.
What's that from?
The car. I 100% need to get another drink after we've done this drive.
Yeah.
Flying at 97 miles an hour. 98. I'm gonna hit this car though. I somehow saved that. I don't know how I saved that.
Can I fit through this gap? He does. No speed limit, Ali.
How the hell did I do that? I was like, almost set of wheels on one side, then the other, and then back on the other again, and then it just kind of leveled itself out. I was like, oh, okay.
You seesawed it.
Seesaw.
Oh, I thought I hit that car, but he moved into the next lane. I'm not sure if we got a checkpoint. Well, not checkpoint, toll booth.
Peage.
Yeah, it's hated lights. You can't use. I don't know if you could use them left-hand ones or not.
Sure can.
Are they the auto ones?
Broom, broom, motherfucker!
Vroom, vroom. I'm in my mum's car. Oh, I thought there was a spider on the wall then, and it was just a big fat off fly.
Spider pig. Spider pig. I think we all know what film's that
whatever
from.
a spider pig does. Simpsons movie.
Yeah.
I was watching Nick Merckx react to a Family Guy compilation, and it looks like it's quite a new. The like animation of Family Guy looked quite modern.
Right.
And he's in the Peter Griffin's in the kitchen, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. No! I'm gonna do this! Did I hit you?
Nope. Just slow down.
I did try to stay at the wall. What was I saying? So he's in the kitchen. He's got like a plate of food, and then he's got cling film and he's like, he's got the box open and he's trying to like get the edging up, and then he finally gets the edging up, and then he can't. It won't like move when he's trying to like pull it, and then he manages to like get a piece. It just rips and doesn't rip properly, and then it's just like proper. I have had that happen when I've tried to unravel cling film. And then it's like Merc's going, this is me, this is totally what would happen to me if I was doing this right now. And he like manages to get a piece off and he tries to stretch it over the plate and then it doesn't, it goes back again. And then he does it all again for another piece. And then he's like, that'll do, and puts it in the fridge and he's like, oh, we'll throw it away in 2 weeks.
But it's like the scene where, from the one where they're doing the courthouse stuff, Peter and Brian, and then he's messing about with the blinds. To get out of it. No, he's messing about with the blinds, and like one side goes up, but the other one doesn't, and then he's like messing about for ages, and it just starts breaking, and it's like, but that's what their blinds do. They don't work in the way they want them. You want them to work. They just break, and then you've got to replace the fuckers. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Family Guy's good at picking up on all them kind of little things. Yo, James, smashing the like. Thank you very much. I'll just hit the barrier. Sorry, I didn't cause damage. It's fine.
Run.
90 mile an hour.
Have you seen the scene where I've not seen the whole episode, so I don't know why they're in like old English Brian and Stewie clothing, like Victorian, and they're on the train, and they ask the person, "Did you fall over?"
Yeah, I tipped over.
Yeah, I nearly did, though. I managed to save it.
Oh.
Where have you been teleported forward or back?
Find that near. Back.
Oh. Okie dokie. I will slow it down. Ooh. Petrol station, but you can't actually buy fuel from it. Great.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe it's because it's not finished. It looks a bit disused. Oh no, there is petrol pump, so why can't we buy from this one, eh? Not that I need it. Oh no. How far back are you?
Well, I'm on 297 miles.
Oh, I'm on 236. Oh, I see your name. Trailer damage. Oh, we'll just take these roses out instead. Oh, I'll wait down here. Looks like we have some sort of parking area.
Can't see it taking too long.
It's taking too long. Oh, we're crossing the Russian border. I think this is going to Finland. Well done, Luke, Sophie. I leveled up. Well done, you. X-ray inspection successfully passed. You may continue. Don't even need X-ray. Just went for a barrier. Let's turn in. Oh, now to go straight.
Right, I think that
Checkpoint
bit where
Charlie.
it's crashed is up ahead.
Yeah, it does get quite bendy. I'm just having documentations checked.
Yeah, that's where I crashed there.
Friday night, get them tunes up a little bit more. When I say tunes, I've got Stream Beats EDM on.
EDM, yeah boy. I put it on shuffle
Some of them
just to kind of mix it up a bit. Yeah.
But to me, some of them sound like actual tunes. It's just like the instrumental.
Yeah. Some of them are really good.
Oh, Checkpoint Charlie coming up for the next country, Finland.
How many miles have you got left?
210. He's tanking it through here, bro.
I've literally only just got to the checkpoint where they do the X-rays and all that.
Oh, okay, so I'm at the end of that. So you're on the Russian side. The checkpoints. I'm just entering Finland.
I feel like I'm going through a car park. What the fuck?
Don't know where to pull over. Fucking. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bow, 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 bow. Pardon me.
It's now finito. Entry took forever, but now I have it. Oh, yay! Congratulations. Oh, I wish I could send you a screenshot. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations and celebration. No, I don't want to rest. I'm just driving to yellow it out.
Po po.
Oh, that was a ditch.
Literally just a little bit behind you now.
Okie dokie. To be fair, I went round that roundabout to yellow it out. And then I went through the next rest area and back round again.
Oh, bollocks, so I just go straight on. I've not yellowed out the road, have I? So.
Brum brum.
You got any plans for this weekend?
Going to Silverstone on Sunday with my dad and Hayden.
Cool.
To the German Car Festival.
Fun.
Yeah. I've paid to have my car parked in the special display area. As it's a German car.
Nice.
To be fair, it was £28 a ticket, or I could pay £56, and that got me myself, a passenger, and the car. So like that was 2 tickets, and to park the car in this display area that's like a part of the show, not the public car park, and a free Maguire's cleaning kit. I was like, well, I might as well just do that. It's like,
are you picking up Hayden?
yeah, he's coming in my car too. So yes, then Hayden, we just then put an extra person on the booking for Hayden's ticket.
Yeah.
And apparently he meant to get a free show guide, and it had a thing when he was booking about free t-shirt. So I put like a size down for each of us, and so we might get a free t-shirt as well.
Nice.
Yeah. Good thing is we'll be up early. We got to be in the car park by 9 o'clock the latest.
Fucking hell. How far away is it?
Hour and a half from us.
Right.
It's similar. I don't know if you remember. I think last year me and Hayden went to Silverstone in his Type R for Jap Fest. He did the same then. He paid the extra to put his car in there, the display car park.
Right. No, I don't remember you.
We got there we left home at about 7:30, I think. Then probably leave here about. I'll have to check roughly how long it actually does take. Might have to leave it, but like 7. To be fair, at that time in the morning, the road should be quite clear until you get nearer.
On a Sunday, yeah.
And then when you start seeing all the German cars, then you know you're nearly there. Yeah, hopefully it'll be good. It's supposed to be a stunt show, and like people can take their cars on the track. I'm guessing there'll probably be some sort of exhibition race too. There was for Japfest. Japfest, they had the drifting series there. That was pretty cool. I don't know if. Well, I suppose they like putting BMWs into drift cars, and they're German, so there might be some drifting going on too.
Bit of Tokyo Drift going on.
Yeah. Whereas that's what I mean. I got it for the Japfest because obviously it's Japanese or an Asian thing, isn't it? Drift cars, drifting.
Definitely.
I'm hoping like there'll be decent stands, for like buying things, see what's around. Little things that I could buy for the car. I did my insurance is due for renewal at the end of the month, and you're not going to believe this, but there is really no point me changing providers. There's like not much difference between what I've been quoted and what I've looked up.
You might still get less.
Yeah, but well, it was only working about £50 to £100 less, and it was actually, to be fair, no, I didn't, because on my insurance, I get windscreen cover, breakdown cover, personal protection. You know, for if people aren't insured that you have an accident and stuff.
Yes.
And on the compares, it was without them, and it was only like £100 less. And when you put all that on, it was then going above what I've been quoted. So I'm like, I can't be asked with the hassle. It's gone up anyway. I assume it's my car, but it's like £1,000.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
I know everything's gone up anyway, so I was expecting it to increase. It's kind of annoying though, because it was like £650, and now it's like, if I pay it outright, it works out 990 something pounds.
Still a joke.
And then, yeah. And I've got like 10 years no claim. I've been driving for like 14 years. My mum's like a name. That was the other thing. It didn't even really change, like having mum or taking mum off as a named driver.
Motherfucker.
Whoa, that car yeeted to space. On my, it's gone all the way over there, chat, look. Landed on all fours though.
He's fine then.
Yeah, he can carry on his journey.
Gonna take 5 hours for Andrew to have the baby and poop it out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have a birds and the bees kind of conversation with you. It doesn't come out of the poo chute. It comes from a different place. Oh, we've got a few bends coming up here. Oh, skidding.
In my eyes, an Andrew doesn't shoot out babies.
Yeah, well, I don't know, in 2023. You know, anything goes nowadays, you know.
Did you see my TikTok I shared in the group earlier?
Oh no, I'm way behind on all of my WhatsApps today. Way behind.
Oh, watch it. It's a podcast. They're like, they think they're gangster and they're smoking weed anyway. But they start talking about LBGT to ABCD 23.
LNG kind of.
Yeah. And he's like, well, the L stands for lesbian, which is gay. What is it? I can't remember what the next letter is.
It's a lesbian, bisexual.
And he was like, well, bisexual. If you're bisexual, you already like the opposite sex, but you also like the same sex, so you're gay. So that's a G. He's like, the L's a G, so it's just G. They rattle off all the other ones, and they will like rattle it down to it's all G. So
you should just call, instead of the LBGQTD, should just be GGGGGGG.
Because then it was like trans. Well, your original sex was, and you're now swapping because you like the same sex, so you're gay. And then Q stands for queer, which is gay. We shouldn't laugh. It's down to personal preferences.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. People take the piss out of me on a daily fucking basis, and I can get offended by about 100 different things. So you know what?
But that's not that. But you can't be offended.
I know.
But the other person can.
I know. Oh my god, the gestation is what I'm talking about. That's the name I'm talking about. What the LGBTQ SYZ kind of people.
Them ones.
I couldn't give two flying fucks. If you want to go out and do something, go for it. I'm not against it. I genuinely just don't care what people do in their fucking life. I just couldn't care less. Like,
Just
my cousin
don't
could come
push
knocking
it
on my
down
door
people's
telling me that
throats.
she's gay or something. I don't care.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. I'm not homophobic or none of that whatsoever. I just don't really care what happens in people's lives that much to give a shit about it. That's just how I am. You know, like.
The only thing it bothers me is the fact that people push it down people's throats as though they should.
Yeah, it should.
like-
You've got to. It's kind of like religion almost. You know what I mean? When they come knocking on
Yeah.
your door, like, can I read a passage out of the Bible? You can in your own fucking house. See you in a bit.
Yeah,
Like,
you can, but you see this front door. Read it to that.
yeah, that's gonna have more interest in what you've got to say than I have. See you in a bit. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Like, you shouldn't ram anything down people's throats, giggity, unless they say they can. Oh, it's
Unless they're
right.
consensual. It's not.
Unless you show surprise
Unless they're
first.
into that. Unless they're into that. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. But that, like I said, that's with anything as well. That's like all sorts of stuff, not
Indeed.
just about that. You know, like if people aren't interested in it, then shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Like, so when we went to Mansfield, we went to that Bakewell. There was some prat trying to sell his joke book, and he said something, and Mum just answered, "Oh no, I think he said something about how's your hitch you," and Mum was like, "Nah, haven't got one," or something like that. And I just ignored him. But he muttered something under his breath, and I'm like, well, don't shove it in people's faces. Just stand there and have like a board that advertise it, and people will come to you if they want it.
Yeah. No work
That's another thing.
No,
Grinds my gears.
no.
When you're like on holiday and
Have I been kicked?
no, you're still in front of me. Oh
Nope.
no, there you've just gone. Yeah, you just disconnected. It's like the other one. When you're on holiday and you're walking down the street where there's all restaurants, and every restaurant or pub will try and cling to you and get you to go into their place. It's like, no, fuck off. If I wanted to go in, I'd go in.
Yeah. If I wanted food, I'll come
might
to
be
the
the
restaurant.
Yeah, it might be the shittest restaurant ever, but I'd rather go to the one that's not trying to force me into their place.
Yep. That's exactly.
Like when they have the menu board outside, and they notice you looking at it, they then come over to you and try and get you to come in. It's like,
to entice
no,
you in.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
I'm like looking at the menu. Thank you. No, if I come in, I come in. If I don't, I don't. Simple as.
That's the name. Oh no, Andrew is the name. Oh yeah. No, I know you were joking calling it Andrew. It's just, we just decided to have a laugh about it. No, I agree. I totally agree. It's oh shit, I'm not even paying attention what I'm doing. I'm just bouncing up and down curbs. I just, like I said, like, people call me ignorant or whatever from it. Fine. It doesn't mean I'm going to change. Call me ignorant. I couldn't give two flying fucks. I'm not going to be offended by that. So, like, if you think I'm ignorant, cool. I just don't really care. I've got enough shit going on in my life what I'm going to focus on before thinking for a second about that I'm going to offend somebody. Like, yeah, not bothered.
Indeed.
Alright, I'm going to go park this up and then I'm going to go and get a drink.
Oh, it's raining. Yeah, no problemo. It's raining.
It's raining, it's pouring.
I'm gonna get a drink too. Literally. Throw that one that side of me into that bin and open the door on this side. Oh look, a drink.
Right, I'll be right back in a minute.
No problem. A lame-o. Guess we will find what jobs there are to do from around here. Hopefully we can pick something up. don't think I can do that many miles. Well, we'll probably end up doing that many miles. No! Why does it keep doing that? I don't want to do that one. Just like it. Yeah, let's pull this. Don't tell me
right.
comes. Oh, you're back already.
He's back.
I've chose a job, but we got to drive to the yard. It's like 45 miles. I'm just outside the yard.
Okay, dokie. Let's go. Oh, we've got a question from Joel. Let's see what Joel's question is. Okay, so this is a question for you when you come back. But what's the difference from a pub and a bar? Are they different from Canada and UK? Also, if English is the mother language, why don't we use your terms? Okay. So the first thing, what's the difference between a pub and a bar? That's going to differ based on where you are. Here, a pub is a nice chilled out kind of place. You might have a tiny little bit of background music, but it's a nice chilled place where you just sit there and drink. A bar is different to what we call a bar, and what people abroad call a bar is different. So what we call a bar, it's like a step closer to a nightclub almost, between a pub and a nightclub almost. So the music's a bit louder and you've got people up dancing and stuff like that, but it's not quite a nightclub. Abroad, a bar is probably a little bit more closer to a pub. In a lot of countries, probably not in all countries, but the countries I've been, like, they're probably more like a chilled kind of environment, like a pub, more than like a nightlife kind of club kind of thing. That's how I've always viewed it, but every country's different. Every country's different. Second question, what was it about the mother language or something? So that's us English people don't all talk the same language anyway. You could speak to somebody in the most northern point of the UK, and then somebody in the middle, and then somebody right at the bottom near London, and you've got different terminologies, different accents, different words meaning different things. So if in a country which is several hundred miles apart from the highest to the most lowest kind of points, we talk different. Other countries that speak English are 100% definitely going to talk different. If we can't even get it right in our country, other countries are fucked, basically. Oh, my engine's just cut out.
Yeah, but doesn't, like, for instance, America having English slightly different in a way, terms and phrases, isn't that, like, kind of stems from us English many years ago when exploring happened and they come across America? It's like the different, like you say, our different accents go in there, and then it gets just like merged and stuff.
The thing is, the English language isn't really truly English anyway. The English language is built up of all different languages, so it's just a merged version of other language, all kind of just slammed together anyway. A bit of Latin, a bit of French, a bit of German, a bit of Spanish, a bit of, you know what I mean? Like, so it's got, the English language is just a load of languages all mixed together. I think probably more, what is it? It's more Latin and I can't think what the other one is now. It's more Latin and something else from the last time I read up on it. But there's loads of different different foreign.
Back when England was like invaded by the Norwegians and the Romans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just one of them. It's just a mixture of all different things. The thing is, Americans say that they speak English, but there is their version of English they call English/American. You know what I mean? So it's like, to them it's English, but really they're just saying that they speak American. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah. The job I was gonna do is gone.
oh, yo, bro, Toast is
like,
here.
The truck thing.
Welcome in the stream, bro. It's been a while. Craig is here also. He is indeed.
Hello.
His stream name is in the title of this stream. If you want to jump over and drop a like on his stream. But Toast, it's been a while, mate. Nice seeing you.
And if you have Kick as well, I'm streaming on Kick too. I'm only 12 followers away from Affiliato.
I think Brock's already been in your Kick, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah, maybe. Naughty over here, look. Pulled over by the popo. You hear about the prison escapee?
Yeah, seen a video on it as well. See the video where he kind of like walks up the wall almost, can't you?
I mean, you escaped by holding on to the underside of a truck and delivery.
Oh, it's
vehicle.
That's a completely different one then.
Oh, it happened this week.
Yeah.
And they reckon that he's like left the country now. And my dad's like, when he heard that on the radio, how the hell could he have left the country when I had a passport and they wouldn't let me leave the country?
Oh, was it in this country?
Yeah.
Oh right,
yeah,
though this one.
Prison in London.
Oh right, this one I'm watching. I think it's like in America.
Yeah, no, that's what happened this week. Prison in London. He managed to escape. He's under. His charges are for. He was in the military and it was bombs, but they weren't fake. They were fake bombs. Sorry, not real.
Right.
On the military base that he was on. And I'm sure I read something about the other charges to do with leaking or suspected of leaking personal data.
Oh god. Oh, there's a spanner ahead. Can we go to that spanner? Yeah, the one in America, you can see like on a security camera or something, there's like a walkway or something and the walls are quite narrow. So he basically put his feet on one, hands on the other, and he basically just crab crawled up the walls. But then it's shown like a bird's eye view of the prison, and it's a typical prison where it's got like buildings. Then there's like a massive fucking like 12-foot fucking fence with barbed wire over it. It's got the security towers and stuff looking over it. So they're like, how the fuck did even if he managed to get on the roof? How the fuck did he manage to get around all of the other stuff, like the security people, the fucking like 12-foot fences and all this shit? Like,
someone that I read today that one of the papers interviewed was he's been released now. Like he's finished his service, his time, but he was in the same prison or the same cell as this one that's escaped.
Right.
And apparently the person always said that I'm gonna be famous, and he carried a comb and mirror around with him or something, and they both worked in the kitchen together, and I think he said something they mentioned about escaping that way or something along those lines.
Right.
But he didn't think it would, like, apparently the person said he was surprised but not surprised that it's happened, because like he said it's heavily like guarded around the kitchen and when deliveries are happening, but at the same time there's been incidents where they're short-staffed at this prison, and there was an incident where do you want me to go in front?
Oh yeah, you can do it. I was just letting you catch up.
Oh, so. Whoa! Just Peachy Gaming to follow, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream.
we're having a geography lesson. And everything's going well, Brottos. Thank you very much for asking. How are you? It's been a while
How
since
we
I've seen you.
We are just driving around Europe, delivering the goods. And then I see the Euro Star, the Euro Tunnel, got stopped, closed today
Oh, really?
due to some suspicious activity or something.
Canal. Wonder what that's all about. But could I play?
And they said it didn't.
ETS stream with roundabout. Played it cool. It's fine.
Good,
Let me just get back on the straight again. Straight in there. Gonna play next ETS stream with you two would be amazing. I saw the stream too late. Yeah, we can sort something out, mate. We can definitely sort something out. How is Craig? How is Craig?
Bit left, bit to the left, bit to the right.
Yeah, there we go. He sounds quite central to me. This game looks fun. Yeah, it's chilled, mate. It's a good, nice little chilled, relaxed kind of. I played it on controller for a while, which is good, but then I played it enough to feel like, yeah, I'm gonna be playing it a
He's pulled
while.
her out. He's going for it. I repeat, he did not. He did not look happy. I better get back to the yard and hide. It's gonna have my pants down.
Yeah, if you're into driving and stuff like that, and try it on controller first if you've only got a controller. If you play a good few hours of it, if it's something that you really like the feel of it, then I left it a little while, and then eventually I went out and got a steering wheel because I knew I'm going to be playing it for a long time.
Yeah, to be fair, it's the type of game where everything else is just shocking, but we just jump. We know we can jump on this
Yeah,
and have a giggle.
that's it. Oh god, dogs are on. Can we
Probably
just pull over a
should've maybe,
second so I can shut the window?
Should have maybe done it where we had no thingies on, you know.
Oh, right, there we go.
No mods on at all.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier, but like halfway through our last one, we should just turn it all off. Yeah, there we go. You can set off if you want. I just had to shut that window. All the dogs next door.
Oh look,
just
there's one of
kicking.
those speed signs like we get at home where it tells you what speed you're doing.
Oh, what am I doing? 47 apparently. Oh, that'd be killing me as well.
Well,
Yeah.
I pulled off in front of it and it jumped up to 51. I'm like, well, I definitely didn't go from 0 to 51 in a second.
Is it free? You wish. This game's it's always kind of held its value quite a lot, really. This game.
Yeah, CD keys, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on Steam. It is on
Or wait.
Steam, but I don't know if CD keys is. Oh no, it will be. Like you can buy abroad editions
Yeah.
as well as like EU editions as
you
well.
have to watch that, don't you?
Yeah,
CD keys to make sure it's worldwide
yeah.
for people outside the country.
20
So
euros.
we're lucky we can get worldwide or European edition now.
Oh, can we? Can we do that?
Yeah, I'm sure I've brought a worldwide edition of a game before and it's worked.
That's pretty cool. 20 euros isn't bad, to be honest with you.
Or wait till they have a sale
Yeah.
and then it comes down
Steam sale.
dramatically in price. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can buy all like the add-ons for like 20, the game and add-ons for like, well, I say £30, probably a bit more, a little bit
Yeah.
more in euros. I was watching a TimTheTatman video at lunchtime today, and it was a reaction video to the world's richest man for 7 minutes.
Oh, right.
Something like that. And it's some guy that does YouTube videos. He's English, but he did this video on how to be like rich and he went on company's house to start up a business, filled in the form, called it. It come up with like company name, and he's like, and it has to end in limited, and he was like, called it Unlimited Money Limited.
Oh, I think I've seen this. I don't think I've seen TimTheTatman written into it, but I think I've seen this.
And then he tries to put in like 1 trillion shares.
Yeah.
When he asked him, and he won't
Slightly
let him.
skinny guy.
Yeah, with glasses.
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Seen that, yeah.
I think he tried 1 billion in the end, and he let him do 1 billion shares. And then he goes on the streets of London and tries to get someone to buy 1 share for £50, and then he would be worth 500 billion, and it would be more than like Elon Musk. And so eventually, everyone was like saying no, or I'll come back and think about it. And then this woman comes back and gives him the £50, and they sign all the paperwork for like signing over a share. And then he sends off all the paperwork, and then he gets it back like 2 weeks later with the certificate to say that like the company. Well, he got his thing to say the company was a company, and then he got this one back to say like, yeah, from looking at your the information you've given, yeah, your company is worth £500 billion. But then he carries on reading it, and then towards the bottom it's like, but because you've not shown any, or you have no proof of revenue, this comes under like fraudulent activity.
Oh god.
So they were like, you need to close this company down as ASAP. And then he's like, oh yeah, I need to close the company now, but as the law states, there is a shareholder. I have to consult and make sure the shareholders agree to close the company down. So then he was like, thankfully, like, I think her name was Hope or something, like put her contact details down. So he like contacts her, like gives a video call and everything, and like explains what's happened, and then he's like, if I give you back your £50, or he like says about, if I need to make sure that you as the shareholder agree to close the company, and then he's like, I'll like refund you your £50, and then she's like, yeah. And then he's like, quickly goes back on company's house and then closes the company down, and then it says that it's closed. So that's why it's like he was like £500 billionaire for like 7 minutes. I kind of, wouldn't it be like straight away red flags if you've got no revenue and you've just become your company's worth that much and there's like nothing to show for it apart from
it's because
a share.
It'll be a red flag seeing that people are investing in a business that doesn't have any evidence that they've made any profit yet and stuff. Yeah. It would just look like people are just like laundering money.
Laundering. Yeah, that was my first thing when I see it. It was like, well, you kind of like you're laundering money here because you literally got no.
Yeah, we look at companies' house all the time in my work.
Yeah. It's like where people close their company and then like change a letter somewhere in the company name and reopen it again.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only one vote. Oh, I got 3 likes. Thanks for that like, whoever it was. Yeah, it was a funny video though.
But it's a Timmy video, so you'd like to think it is.
Well, yeah, because there's the bit when like the woman comes back with the money for the share, and he's like, he pauses it and he's talking about it, and then he's like, so it was 50. He went to say dollars, and he's like, no, 50, and then he obviously put it back a bit and started. He's like, oh, £50, that's it. And I'm sitting there like, when I'm watching it, pounds, pounds.
I don't know when it happened, like 3 days ago. My class was. Oh, let me just make this corner.
Don't worry, chat. He will read you in a minute. He's not done disrespect. He does read your chat.
My class was freaking out when our geography teacher told us. Told you what? I feel like I've just come in halfway through a conversation here. What did your teacher tell you? Oh, got a dead leg. I'm on the wrong side of the road.
It is what it is. See that lake to the left? Quite nice.
It is.
I'm gonna go straight over the roundabout then.
YOLO. Read the chat. I'm reading it. So we spoke about Steam. Is it free? Probably not. Costs about €20. It's on Steam. Hold on. Yeah, it's €20. I don't know when it happens. Like 3 days. Eh? I feel like I've definitely not missed anything in chat. Someone stopped a plane because of their explosive diarrhea. That definitely is not in chat. They stopped the plane because they've got explosive diarrhea.
It sounds like something Dr. Disrespect says.
How did these? I mean, a plane has a toilet.
Oh my
right?
goodness! Oh my goodness!
Why did
Maybe
they
you
not just
clogged it
go
up that
down?
much that. Do you know what? I have some. Not the description of, but someone like broke the toilet on the plane because of diarrhea, and he had to like have emergency landing because of that smell.
It is, I swear it's true. It was all over the plane. Biotoxins. I don't know, it leaked. Yeah, she probably did leak, you're right.
Here's a fact for you.
Mm.
So if you put all of the escalators, or in other countries they call it elevators. No. What we call escalators. So there's what's the other word for an escalator? I thought there was another word that other countries call.
No, I don't think so.
Anyway, escalators.
Yeah.
All of the London Underground escalators. I don't know how true this fact is. I heard it on the radio last night.
Mm.
If you was to put them all together, leave them running for a whole week, that movement that they're doing would send them around the world twice.
Wow. Yeah, I would. So are they saying that the length of the escalators will go around the world twice?
No, what they mean is, you know, the movement of them continuously going. You know, obviously the escalator moves, doesn't it? Sends you up or down.
Yeah.
They're saying that if you took all of them out of the London Underground and just let them freewheel, for instance, so they could actually move and not just stay in that one position, that a week's worth of them moving would send them around the world twice.
Right, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, and I think some people were coming on the radio and saying, no, that can't be true, but I think it's because they were thinking of them being just put in a line.
Yeah, well, that's what I heard. That's
yeah.
how I heard it first time then, but yeah, I get what you mean.
But that's what he was trying to say, was them physically moving, if they weren't static, weren't built in.
Yeah. Where are we driving to? I don't know. Where are we driving to?
Uppsala. I am probably absolutely botching how you pronounce the name. Uppsala?
I'll have a look on the map.
There's like a spaceship out here, look.
Just trying to avoid all these turns.
And there's like a church over there. Cathedral.
Where's a spaceship?
That like domey upside thingy. Bit like in Men in Black.
Yeah.
Where the those buildings they say is spaceships on top. I watched Men in Black 1 the other night.
I know. I was about to say it was about 2 or 3 nights ago. I watched it as well.
On Netflix, isn't it? The only thing is, I wanted to then watch number 2, and number 2 ain't on Netflix.
No, number 3 is though.
They've then put number 3. Like, if you're going to put them on there, put them all on.
So do it all the time.
You can.
Yeah.
The only one they've not done it to is Harry Potter. They've actually put them all on.
To put them all on, yeah.
Which, that doesn't bother me either. I'm quite happy to watch the Potters.
Harry Potter.
I still need to find some way of displaying my wand.
He's talking about an actual one there, chat. No, that's not a euphemism.
Well, that's for them. That's for me to know and him to find out.
So, Brock, where are we, first of all?
Uppsala.
So we're in like Stockholm, just north of Stockholm up here. And
While you're doing that, I will see what else there is. To be fair, I should let you choose the job.
Let the what?
To be fair, I should let you choose the job. I chose them all tonight.
Hmm.
Do you want to choose the next one?
Can do. I'll just.
While he's walking away, chat. He's like, can do, but I'll do it next week.
I was just throwing a load of sugar all over my desk.
Is that what you call it?
Are you wanting to go somewhere you've not yet been, or just anywhere?
Yeah, I don't mind either. I have been choosing places I've not been, but so you can, if you've got somewhere you've not been on your map. Bam 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 bam. The new Cafe in a Machine place opens next week.
Does it?
Yeah. We've got one in this way that's
right, there we
it's
go.
only like half an hour to 40 minutes away.
It might potentially be in this yard because I can't see it putting a pin anywhere.
Oh, you ain't got like no navigation to a yard.
No, so it might be this place.
Bum 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 bum.
Yep. Right, there we go. The job should be available.
Oosh. View and take the same job. Yes, please. Bum 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 bum. Watch the curb. So we bumped over it anyway. And this one here. This is moi. Oh yeah. There's another scene from Family Guy that I watched on the Nick Merckx video, and I can't remember how it starts. I'm sure there was something before this next bit happens, and Peter Griffin's in the kitchen cooking, but the pot is talking to him, and like he's obviously got like the hob on, so obviously it's boiling. I think it's like boiling water. And he's like, you like that, don't you? And he's like being all like seductive to the pot, and he's like answering him like, yeah, I do. And he's like, well, but if I do this, he like turns it up so it's really hot, and then it's like getting proper more like aroused the pot. And he's like, what about if I do this, and I'll take the lid off, and then obviously all the water's like bubbling, and then all you hear from the other room is Lois shout, Peter, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm just cooking.
They definitely like to push the boundaries, don't they?
Yeah. What's this lorry doing? Am I right? Saved it. Yeah, they do. They do indeed.
You stay in that lane. Stay in that lane. Stay in that lane. Don't come over here. Stay
I
in.
do like the one when Stewie does a bet with Brian, and then I think Brian loses the bet, so he owes Stewie money,
Oh.
and
God,
Stewie's
yeah.
like, "Hey Brian, have you got my money?" He's like, "No, I can't pay you." And he's like, "Well, you have 24 hours, and then you don't want to." He's like, comes round to it, and he's like, "Brian, have you got my money? I can't pay you till next week." And he just like starts beating the crap out of him, doesn't he?
Like a baseball bat, something. Wasn't it?
Yeah, he like throws like a glass in his eye, doesn't he, or something? You know, I think at one point, then he set him on fire as well.
God, I can't remember that. It's been
He like
fucking
proper
yonks.
goes to town.
Yeah, so I do like Family Guy. I go through moments of just like just blitzing up loads of episodes.
Yeah, I've watched it more since I've had Disney Plus. I didn't watch it too much when like was it on like I can't remember what channel it used to be on a lot.
Fox. It was on Fox,
On what?
and they started playing it on.
I remember watching it on
Channel
E4,
3.
I think.
Yeah, possibly. I can't remember now. Can't remember.
Saved it.
Oh god, I am freaking tired. The heat is just like making me so drowsy.
Yeah. I know I have like the fan next to me, but I'm like not enough. Oh shiza! We need to come off. Ah! I did it though, I did it.
IKEA.
Who did you Kia? See that chat? He took the racing line. He swung it out and brought it in.
Lean back. Lean back. Lean back. Don't pansy, don't pansy, do the rock away. Lean back. Lean back.
Meow.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It's like we're playing on bloody Truckers MP. There's no traffic.
That's true actually, where have they all gone? Oh. There's one car coming. Get it.
Not anymore.
Yeet!
Ta-da, sucker! Loser. Where do these come from?
You mention it in the all appear.
He's yeeting it through there.
Woo! Woo!
Absolutely full sending it he is. Look at him go.
Is that Tesla?
He ain't no more.
This not bad here.
Ah! Oh, we're on a ferry. Woohoo! Check us out. Let's go. Meow. Oh.
Love that. It's fine.
Yeah. see on TikTok today a crash at the Nürburgring.
Ooh, but that was
yeah. It was Oh shit! I was fully expecting this to be a non-collision zone.
So is that why I've just had a ping to say they clearly have just now got damage or something? Yep, trailer damage. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, I rolled in. No worries. I rolled into the. Which one are we going to?
The one that's straight across to the right.
I nearly went to Dansk instead. Yeah, it was a BMW and a Porsche. On the beginning of the TikTok, it's the view from the BMW, and he's like right at the entrance of a corner, and then comes across the corner, like you kind of would when you're taking like a racing line.
Yeah.
And as he's done the turn, this Porsche scrapes him down the inside.
Good.
And yeah, and then afterwards they then show you the video of the Porsche, and yeah, he like, I don't know why. I suppose you could say both, like the BMW could have stayed wide on his corner.
Yeah.
But he was already like entering the corner when this Porsche come up the inside, and it's like the Porsche had more of a view because obviously you could see everything in front.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're on a track with not racing drivers, and so I don't get why he took that inside. Like, he should have just eased off a little bit more. In my eyes, of when I watched it, but
probably just impatience, isn't it? What?
Yeah. To be fair, the Porsche had some scrapes on the corner, but the BMW, would it have been? I'm not sure if it was a left-hand drive or right-hand drive. It was left-hand drive, and obviously the driver's side, literally, and rear door were all like scraped up and pushed inwards.
Nice.
Nope, don't turn. I'm there. No, oh, you absolute imbecile.
Oh, getting a bit of jumpy going there.
I think the BMW driver mentioned something about indicating, so I don't know if the Porsche, if he was going to go up that inside, should have indicated, and then the BMW driver would have known not to come across the corner. I don't know. I just heard that get mentioned, but in the video, so I suppose you don't know what the rules are if you've not done it. There's probably rules to abide by, isn't there?
Yeah.
Going on
what do you indicate?
Racetracks.
Oh, I'm gonna go in this.
Yeah, like I say, unless it's something they tell you, 'cause you should really, before you go on a racetrack, have some sort of safety thing given to you.
Yeah, true.
Oh, you pulled in there. No.
A's ready.
I might fill up while I'm here. Bam 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 bam. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Thanks. I can feel it.
Oh, I might make this my last ride because I'm getting fucking tired.
I was thinking the same when you said it. If I'm ready, you can head off.
Oh.
To be fair, we've been driving for like 2 hours now. What?
You...
I literally could have sworn I looked at it like 10 minutes ago and it said an hour.
What?
My stream time.
It's been 2 hours, hasn't it?
Yeah, I could have sworn it felt like it was only 10 minutes ago I looked at it and it said an hour.
Where the chuffing hell is this train? I was coming from the right. Yeah. Like 2 mile an hour or something.
Yep. Yeah, to be fair, I want to get up early-ish tomorrow. I want to wash my car.
I just need sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to be fair, I didn't fall asleep till like 1 o'clock this morning, and then was up at like 7. I don't feel tired at the moment, but I did drink an energy. Oh my god, I just made that over. That was about to go back down again. Just yeet the police car in the way.
Yeah, well, I saw he was police and I thought, yeah, I don't like you.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing now? Just warming up my tyres?
This lorry's still about to turn.
No, he's not. I'm there too. Unlucky son.
Right.
Full speed!
Put on till Dan.
It is hot. Mother truckers. Fat cat's having a boogie over there. Shake that ass. Watch yourself.
It's actually killed my speed quite a lot doing that.
It has indeed, because I am full sending on your backside. Oh my god, there's a vehicle the other way.
I'm like pull over to the side as much as I can if you need to overtake.
That's alright. I can't believe that. Did you see that?
Oh.
There's that too. You might not have seen it, but I put a screenshot of thing from Instagram. What someone at Bethesda said when people were saying about the game not like having some glitches and stuff, and he's like, "Yeah, well, you need a new PC because the game's been made for next-gen PCs."
Yeah. Well, he was asked at first, wasn't he, that why isn't the PC being optimized? Why is the game not being optimized for PC and only for console? And he went, it has. But, you know, like, at the end of the day, you need to make sure you hit the minimum requirements, otherwise, no, it's not going to play properly or whatever. But then, yeah, he went on to saying that as well. But, yeah. I don't think the game is mega demanding, though, is it? I mean, I think the minimum criteria... I was literally just skidding just then.
Yeah, I just... I was on 2 wheels then.
Oh, YOLO, the roundabout. Oh shit, I can't because it's full of trees. Break it! I was just gonna go right over it, then the trees spawned in. And I was just like, nope.
No. Oh! Scheiße!
Is he gone?
I have.
Oh.
Yeah, so I thought, because I see that, and I'd had that issue where I was finding it was like freezing the game when I played it, and and in cutscenes, it was like going out of sync. The audio and the video was going out of sync. And then I checked the spec, and like the recommended spec was basically my PC. If not, mine was just slightly above the recommended. So I'm like, but I haven't tried it since like, because obviously it did an update when I started the game up. So I don't know if I needed to do the whole like give your PC a restart or something.
Possibly.
So I haven't actually tried it since. So like, obviously the PC's been off of that. So my next go, it might be alright.
But you know what? Loads of people are like, "Oh my god, this game is amazing. There's nothing like it out there whatsoever." Yes, there is No Man's Sky. So straight away, No Man's Sky is like this game. Like it's, you kind of mooching around different planets and gaining resources and all that kind of stuff. That is No Man's Sky. So straight away, yes, it is. 2, Skyrim. It is literally Skyrim in space. That is literally what this game is. To the point where the console started to rain. The console commands, like, I saw a video the other day saying like, "Oh my god, I've just found out this console command and like use it now before obviously they remove it," or some shit like that. It's like, why would they remove it? It's a console command. I was like, they're not going to remove it. But then they typed it in. It's the exact same console command to what Skyrim is. To get unlimited money, but the way what you type in and how you type it in and all that kind of stuff, the layout of it and everything is exactly how Skyrim's is. So it's like, they clearly haven't updated everything that much, because they're still using the same dynamics of it.
And I guess probably those people that have found it have not probably played Skyrim before.
Possibly not. Not if they think that it's a new craze or whatever. It's like, no. This is,
whereas if I was to find it, I would probably be the same because I've not played Skyrim.
Yeah, but I only know it because I got to the point where I'd done everything at least a handful of times on Skyrim. Like I've literally done. So like, the only time yeah, pretty much. So the only time I've really used console commands is when I get bored. So I'll spawn in like however many dragons or however many giants or whatever it is, and just try and take them all on in my own. Like, you know what I mean? Just why not?
I think there's some console commands for making how big you can make the spaceship. You can do a console command to like unlock it to be. I don't know if it's unlimited, but you can make it bigger than what it lets you do it at the moment. Because the streamer I was watching must have been notified about, I don't know what the person was building, but it must have been something that he was interested in. And then he started to watch the video with the stream, and then he heard the guy say, "I cheated, I used the console command to," and he went to say about being able to make the ship bigger. And he was like, "Oh, he cheated, nope." And then like shut the video off.
I've hit so many things in the last couple of minutes. I've just not been paying any attention at all, to the point where we are thrown about.
We are only 140 miles away.
Probably the wrong time for me to start YOLOing it.
And we're going back on the motorway, so it should be speed.
Oh, I've got 21% damage, so I ain't getting no speed.
I'm going around a blank corner on the wrong side of the road.
You daredevil.
Yeah. He's pulled her out, he's going for it. He did it before the vehicle come the other way.
Oh, engine cut out.
Oh no. Oh no, senor. My fan is like full blast, but yet from the other side of me, I can just feel heat. Yeah, boy. So I should be able to play Starfield on cloud gaming on my iPad.
I think it might be a little bit too demanding enough for your iPad to show any sort of decent graphical.
Might not even be on there, to be fair.
Yeah. Yes, chat back before anybody mentions anything. Yes, I am literally just hitting everything because why not?
YOLO. Because you know you can't hear everything while you're driving in real life. Oh my god, that's what you get for looking at your watch.
You're fucking well ahead of me anyway, so.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's because I can't go over like 60, 65.
Yeah, I was like 90.
Oh my god, my eyes are getting so tired. They're like getting dead heavy, they keep shutting.
How many miles you got?
106.
Oh, you're not that far behind. I'm on 90. If I am doing like 65 mile an hour now, and my foot's not on the accelerator. Can we make it around this bend?
Every time I
Yes,
fucking
we
rub
can.
my eyes. Jeez, you nearly hear that Paul MC. I know, honestly, I'm not really paying attention. I'm just like.
Oh, there he is. You're coming along one side, I'm going back down the other side. We'll go the long way around the roundabout. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Played that cool. Lawrence just went sideways, but it's fine.
So, how much do you reckon?
Is that doggy in the window?
Yeah?
Yeah, 50 quid.
Maybe a PC in the window.
Depends what PC and graphics card and CPU.
So it was a Ryzen 7, whatever the generation, I guess it is at the minute. Is it a 70 something or 80 something X or whatever it is?
I'm better with Intel than Ryzen.
Yeah, it was only because I've got a Ryzen 7 in my PC at the moment. That was the only reason I went on that side. Because normally they do come out cheaper than, or they used when I got my PC.
Most definitely.
So it was like a newer generation of my Ryzen 7 anyway. 32 gig RAM, a 4070.
4070?
Okay. I did a couple of configurations here. I can't remember. I think it had two M.2s and one was, I want to say
gigs.
500 gigs. One was 500 gig and one was 2 terabytes.
Jesus.
And I think cooling, it was just whatever they suggested on cooling and motherboard and power supply. How much do you reckon?
Maybe about 1800.
Yeah, you're not far off, to be fair. I mean, you come out about 19.
Yeah. That's good.
I was bored at work.
I think that's pretty good actually. If you're getting like one of the higher up Ryzens along with a 4070, yeah, sounds like a good deal actually by the sounds of it. Is that from Scam?
I think. No, that was PC Specialist.
Oh, PC. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think that was bad price for them as well.
Yeah, I'd probably have a look at try and compare the differences. Like, go on like Scan or something like that and see if you can get like the Ryzen 7 and then the 4070 and the whatever RAM. What RAM did you say is in it?
32.
Is that
216s?
216s? Yeah. I'd probably try and compare the prices on. So I know Hayden's got from eBay before. I've bought from eBay before, but I don't think I've ever spent more than about 50 quid on it.
Yeah, I was going to say I've not spent much of eBay before.
Yeah. And he obviously had an issue where he had to return it. This PC he's got now, you know, like...
My steering wheel just came off my mount.
Oh.
I don't know. Oh. What's happened here then? Get back on there. Twisty, 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 twisty. And push. Lock in.
Why is that what you're thinking? The next big purchase?
No, I was just bored at work and I was just looking.
Yeah, I get that.
Just thought I'd see what they were going for these days. There's only like £300-400 more than what I paid for mine.
Yeah.
I think I paid like 1,600. I paid like 900 for a part build, and then I bought the graphics card for like 6 or 7. And obviously the 2080 Super at the time was like one of the higher end ones because 30 series hadn't come quite out then.
I'm off-roading at the moment because I had to hit the car. I didn't hit her. I mean, like, push her out of the way, kind of hit her.
Yeah. I understood what you meant.
I just don't want anybody in chat thinking that my cat's abused. My engine won't start back up. Oh, there we go. I went off-roading and like there was a ditch and everything. I was bouncing up and down and all you heard was bing, 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 bing as I was down there. But I was like looking away from a monitor, so I couldn't really do anything.
Oh, literally, we're not that. We are around corner from end point.
Yeah, I'm on 56 damage on my truck, 15 on the trailer, 2 on the cargo.
And also, I could have gone like saved money on the pace because like options where there were less money and more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't think that was the prices weren't too bad for
I think it's an alright
what
price.
you can get. Yeah.
I always compare it around, but I was expecting around the 1900 so when you were describing it, so yeah.
Yeah, I was like expecting it to go over like the 2 mark, but
with 40s involved, I'm surprised. If you went up to the 4080 or 4090, then yeah, it might have done maybe.
Yeah.
Definitely the 4090. I'm not sure. The 4080 might have just got it a little bit closer maybe, but I don't think there's much in it between the 70s and the 80s, I don't think.
Right. Yeah. It's because I need to go. I think Steve has always said that if you're going to upgrade your graphics card, whatever one you go up to next, like to always go with the same end number, if that makes sense. So like, whereas mine's the 2080, he always says you'll notice a difference if you go for the equivalent in the next series up.
I kind of get what it's on about.
Sorry, I just seen your message. Thanks. To be fair, I should have put the European truck, not the American truck. Yeah.
I kind of get what it's on about, but there's so many differences still. Like, just going from the 2080 to the 3080, the differences are quite big when it comes to like the cores in it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I do understand what he's saying, but in the grand scheme of things, if you're going to go out and jump from one series up to another series, one way or another, you're going to notice a fucking massive performance difference, regardless, you know what I mean? So if you're jumping from a 20 to a 40 series, you're 100% going to notice the difference, whether you get the 4070 or the 4080 or 90. One way or another, if you're jumping from a 20 to, like, my graphics card in my second PC is probably on the range of one of the 20 series for Nvidia, and I 100% noticed a fucking skyrocket of a difference. You know what I mean? And I probably would have noticed a massive difference if I went out and got a 30 series instead. So, you know.
Yeah. Right.
Yep. Right. I'll be back in a momento.
No dramas. Same here.
What is about your car? The colour was white or red, or I think black. I don't know. You've confused me. My actual real car, like the car I drive around, if that's what you're on about, it's red. That is the end of this evening's stream. It was around a 2 hour kind of stream, so it was an okay kind of stream. I wanted to do a little bit more, to be honest with you, but it's been an extremely long day in work. I'm exhausted. If anybody knows what it's like temperature-wise in the UK at the moment, it is mega warm at the moment. So alongside a really busy day in work with this heat, it's really taken it out on me. The car you watched on Google. Oh, are you on about the Fiesta ST? On one of my streams I was looking at the Fiesta ST, wasn't I? I think that's what you were on about anyway. When do you stream ETS again? I don't know really. I don't really have a schedule as such in place. It was a good stream. I might do some more ETS over the weekend. I've not really decided what I want to do yet, to be honest with you. But yeah, ETS might be on the cards for this weekend. We'll see how it goes. I tend to do streams daily when I feel like, when I've got the energy for it. Today's the first stream in the last 3 days, I think, because work has really been hitting hard at the moment. So it's got to the point where some nights I literally just came home, I had something to eat, and I just went straight to sleep. I was absolutely exhausted from it. Today was a more difficult day, but with it being Friday, that kind of gave me that extra little bit of a boost of power or energy. So I thought, you know what, let's do a stream. Why not? Let's get on there. We wanted to do an ETS stream a couple of days ago, but a couple of things on my end, a couple of things on Craig's end, kind of prevented us doing that. So we both just kind of chilled on Starfield for half an hour or an hour or so off stream, and then we both called it a night. So yeah, I'm glad that we got some ETS in today. I've missed this game. It's been a good few weeks since we last played this. So yeah, I'll try and do a couple hours stream over the weekend on ETS again, I think, maybe. But with that, I'm going to call it a night. So thank you very much for everybody who's been around. It looks like we've got what is it, about 7 likes on there or something like that. So that's pretty cool. I appreciate everybody who's liked the stream there. Anybody new who's watching this as I'm streaming at the moment, or watching the VOD back afterwards, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you are new to the channel. It'd be very much appreciated. We've got a 200 subscriber goal currently in place at the moment, and as you can see, we're on 157, so we're 43 away from that. That's me doing amazing mathematics at this time of the evening. Absolutely exhausted. Is it hot over there? It's really warm. It's really warm. Yeah, we've had some hot weather over the past week or so, which is nice. I'm not going to complain about it. I love it. I'd very much rather it be like this than it's raining. So yeah. But Brock Toast, Jolio, thank you very much for you both being around as always. You superstars. Love to you all. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you on the next stream. Bye for now.